Okay, so we're going to come down onto our sides to start our warm down. So just going to have that thicker block to start with. So we come down, so our head's just sitting at the front of this thicker block here, and our arms are out in front. Our knees are bent and those hips are stacked on top of each other. And we're just going to do a gentle arm opening stretch from here. So just lifting up the top arm, having the elbow bent just slightly so you don't pull through your shoulder too much. We're going to slowly come round and back, and then coming back forwards. So as you're lifting that arm round and back, you can just follow it round with your head, just looking round and back, and then forwards. Good, and again, so lifting the arm up, coming round and back, and then forwards. Good, and again, so lifting the arm, coming round and back, and then forwards. So just really opening out this chest, stretching into that upper back, just nice and gently, and then coming back round. You can have that elbow as bent as you like really, so if you do feel you're pulling in here too much, then just bend that elbow a little bit more. Good, and we do last few here. And then one last one. And then relax those arms back down. Great, so now we're going to roll onto our back. So if you just drop that thicker block behind you, we're going to use it again in a minute. And you can grab the thinner pillow if you want, or just have your head flat on the mat. We're going to come onto our backs, and we're going to stretch out our legs now. So to start with, I just want you to put one foot onto the opposite knee if you can. Just allow this knee to open out here. If you're already feeling a stretch at this point, then just stay here. But if you can, we're going to bring this leg up and towards you, just to stretch out those glute muscles here. If you still can't feel that stretch, if you just rock to the left hand side a little bit more, you might feel that stretch increasing up round into here. And we're going to hold this stretch. While we're holding it, if you want to take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just relax into that stretch you can. Good. Just holding that stretch there. As you're holding it, you might feel that stretch just ease off a little bit as you're holding it. Good, just keep holding that there just a few more seconds. Good, and then we're going to relax that leg back down. And then we do the same on the other side. So this time we're going to bring the opposite foot onto the other knee. Just allow that knee to open out here. If you're already feeling that stretch, again, just stay there at that point. That's not a problem. If you can, we're going to bring this leg and bring it up and towards you. Again, just the way you get that stretch up into here. If you still can't feel it, then we're just going to rock over to the other side just a little bit more. And just holding that there. Good. As we're holding it, we take a few nice deep breaths in and out. And on that out breath, if you can, we're going to sink into that stretch a little bit further. Bring that leg in towards you if you can. But otherwise, you're just going to hold that there. Good. And then we're going to relax that leg back down. Okay, this time we're going to try and stretch out our hamstring muscles. So we're going to bring that knee so it's facing up towards the ceiling. From here, if you can, we're going to try and straighten this leg out just to feel that stretch down the back of the leg. We can use our hands just to support that position there. And we're going to hold that there. And again, on that out breath, if you can, sink into that stretch a little bit further, then do. Good. So this time we're going to point and flex the foot, so keeping that stretch on, we're going to point and flex here. Just changing that stretch very slightly. Good. And then we're going to hold that stretch again with that flexed foot and just keep holding that there, keep feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. Fantastic. You're going to lower that leg back down. We're going to do the same on the other side now. Let's bring that knee up towards the ceiling. If you can, we're going to try and straighten that leg out. Feel that stretch down the back of your leg. I'm going to hold that here. Fantastic. And if you can, we're going to point and flex the foot here, just to change that stretch slightly. And we're going to hold that stretch. Great, and then we're going to lower that down. Good, so if we grab that thicker block again, we're going to now come onto the other side to do our arm openings on the side that you haven't done. So either turn over or just roll over onto your other side. I'm going to still stay facing you so you can still see me. So we're going to drop that block down onto the floor. Just have your head at the front of it there. Arms out in front, those knees are bent up, hips stacked on top of each other. And we're going to lift up the top arm, again keeping that elbow slightly bent, following it round with your head, looking round and back, and then slowly coming forwards. And again, so lifting up, following it round with your head, round and back, and then coming back forwards. And again, so lifting up that top arm, following it round and back, and then coming forwards. Good. And again, so lifting up that top arm, following it round and back, and then forwards. And again, so lifting up the top arm, following it round and back, and then forwards. Good, just going to do last few here. So remember, if you feel that too much of a pull through your shoulder, just keep that elbow bent slightly, just so it doesn't pull through there too much. And keeping those hips stacked forwards as well, just stretching that upper back and opening out that chest. Good, and again. Last few here. Good, and last one. And then relax that arm back down. Well done. So to finish our cool down now, we're going to come up into standing. So you just gently come back up off your mat. Okay, so now you've come back up into standing, we're going to do a few roll downs to finish off. So still making sure those feet are still about hip width distance apart. Those shoulders are nice and relaxed and that head's nice and long and lifted. We're going to take a breath in here, and as you breathe out, we're going to roll those hands down towards the floor, just peeling down nice and slowly. Once you get to where you feel comfortable, take a breath in at the end. And on the out breath again, we're slowly going to peel back up. And back up into standing. Good, and those shoulders relaxed. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rolling those hands down towards the floor, just peeling that back so you're coming into that C shape as we slowly come down towards the floor again. Breath in at the end here. On that out breath, slowly peel back up again. Good, and again, breath in. As we breathe out, rolling those hands down, just peeling down again, curling that back down into that C shape, coming down towards the floor, breath in at the end. And on that out breath again, we're going to slowly peel back up. Good, and we'll do one last one here, so breath in. As we breathe out, rolling those hands down, peeling the hands down towards the floor. Take a breath in at the end, and then on that out breath, slowly rolling back up. Good, and then relax those arms back down. Well done everyone. That ends our cool down for today.